Hello, this is my manga haul for the month of April. First we have Touring After the Apocalypse Volume 1, because I've really been enjoying apocalyptic slice of life stories like Psalm 100 and a few others. And next I have Boy Meets Maria. This is an LGBTQ themed story. I'm not sure what the themes are, but I've heard good things, and it's a one-shot. It did come plastic wrapped. And then I have Skip and Loafer Volume 3 and 4. I've really been enjoying this. It's sweet and refreshing. I'm slowly picking them up as they come into view. I wouldn't say this is incredibly my favorite, but I think familiarity breeds more love. So I suppose as I read more of this, I like them better. I have Down Volume 1 and 2. I don't think I'm as hyped for it as a lot of people are, but I'm actually really enjoying the insanity, and I think this is one that will, once again, I'll enjoy it more as I read more volumes, because I just feel like I don't know the characters enough. Next I picked up The Way of the House Husband Volume 1, 2, and 3. I got Volume 2 used, so it did come with some sticky residue on the front cover. And quite a lot of yellowing. It was very strange. I didn't find it all that much cheaper than a new copy, so I was like, this might be something I just have to pick up new, because it's not worth the risk since it's also not out of print. And generally the used copies aren't much cheaper. So we'll see about this. I'm picking these up slowly. These are great. The comedy's amazing, and I love the main character. I picked up Nana Volume 2, so I have Nana Volumes 1 to 4 now, so I'm just going to try it out. I feel like this might not be for me, but I was taken in by the hype and wanted to try it out. And next I got Dream Man Volume 4, 5, and 6. I was thinking of picking up the Omnis, but I really don't like how thin the pages are, and I thought this might be a series I want to get singles for. This is lovely, really dark, and I think relatively underrated shonen. I don't see a lot of people talking about this as much as they probably should, and I would recommend. And I also picked up Volume 18. I think this was to get free shipping on a used site. Eventually I'll get to this one. And Volume 25, because I think this was slowly going out of stock, and I wanted to pick it up before I had to wait for like a second print run. I got The Muscle Girl Next Door. This is lighthearted, lovely, sweet romance. Would recommend. Welcome Back Oriole. I read this. This is a BL. I thought it was adorable and sweet, and I love the art. I do think there was one unnecessary scene, but nothing crazy. And then I got Library Wars Volume 2. I've been picking this up as I can find it. This is a used library copy, which is funny considering the title. But yeah. And then I have Takane and Hana Volume 14. This series does have a considerable age gap, but I love the comedy, so I've been enjoying reading it. Takane and Hana Volume 15. I was able to complete my collection of this series this month. Volume 16. I do love the spine, the fact that they have colorful spines. I will say the spines, I hate like how the color transitions. There's like too many grays in a batch. It's very strange. I do like this cover quite a bit. And then I got Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0. I watched the movie and I enjoyed it quite a bit, but I don't like Okotsu as much as he seems to be liked in the community. I thought he was just a bit pathetic, but maybe I'll have to rewatch it to figure it out. I have Volume 7, Volume 8. I do like this cover quite a bit. I haven't read past the anime, and I don't remember much about the anime. I think when I watched it, I was way off my rocker. And like I really didn't absorb a lot of it. So I'll reread it from the first volume. And volume 10. So I have the first 11 volumes up to volume 10. That's kind of funny. But yeah, I think I'll read up to volume 10 and then decide if I want to buy more. And I also got Thorny Road at Dawn, the short stories. I just like the idea of light novels, so I bought it, but I don't think I can read this for quite a bit. And I got Lost Gender Volume 1. I really did enjoy this heavier LGBTQ themed story with lots of considerations and lots of different types of people. I wish some of the stories were a little longer, but I really did enjoy it, and it made me feel seen, and I think that's special. And I got to Catch These Hands Volume 1. This was super cute. So far, nothing deep has happened. It's very lighthearted, but I do think it's a very enjoyable series. I'll still have to read Volume 2 and see how I feel about it, but right now I'm feeling quite mad about it. Now this is absolutely a GL I would recommend. Run Away With Me Girl Volume 1 and Volume 2. This is lovely. It did make me feel things. And I think the characters are very interesting and unique. I would recommend. I also got I Want to Be a Wall, Volume 1 and 2. I've heard good things about it. I have been, as you can see, trying to pick up more LGBTQ manga because I want to be converted like that. And so I have I Want to Be a Wall, Volume 2. These were thin, expensive copies too. The Geek X Hitman Volume 1, which I have read and I really did enjoy. Not many people have bought this or talked about it. I also really enjoyed the art style and the bold lining of it. And I also really, really like the color scheme of the covers. The very earth-toned bit of it. Yeah. And I have Ladies on Top Volume 2. This is, I think, a very interesting series. I'm glad to see this exist in the manga market because I feel like I don't see something kind of holistic like this a lot. And then we have Spy Family Volume 9. I don't have to elaborate on this. It's sweet, it's wholesome, it's funny, it has action. And I have Our Dreams at Dusk Volume 4. I have yet to read this, and I think I'm just afraid to finish the series up. But once again, an LGBTQ themed manga with heavy topics. And then How to View Relationship, which is a GL with fluffy romance closely. It still has some biting discussions, but not quite so much. Then I picked up a few more Bleach Omnis. Now I don't have trouble with picking up Bleach Omnis because I have great fondness for Bleach as an anime. However, the story itself, I think, is mostly okay. I have a lot of issues, and these issues are not strong issues because I have great fondness for it. But so I don't need the single volumes. I think these are enough. And just the thickness is satisfying. Eventually, if I want to pick up single volumes, I will. Maybe somewhere down the future, but not anytime soon. And then I picked up Hanakimi 3-in-1's Volume 1, and this came yellowed with full back cover bends, a few rips on the pages. So I got a refund for this because it was supposed to be in a very good condition, and it was not. And then I got Kami-sama Kiss Volume 2. This is, once again, iconic. Volume 15 and Volume 20. I have been collecting this. This was a big thing in my middle school journey. So I'm glad to be able to pick it up after it got reprinted. When I picked this up, a bunch of the other volumes were still out of stock. So I'm hoping they come back in stock soon. And then I picked up Golden Kamuy Volume 1. I've heard good things about this, and I did take a class on minorities in China and Japan, and heard about the Ainu people and kind of studied them. And this series does have a focus on the Ainu people, so I thought that would be interesting to look at. So I got volume 2 and 3 as well, to like give it a 3-volume try. I read the first volume and I think it's quite interesting. Still have to read the other 2. And I picked up Goodnight Punpun Volume 2. I really enjoyed Inyo Asano's other work, Dead of Demons. So I also picked this up because it's very renowned in the community. And I read Volume 1 and thought it was okay. Once again, I'm going to keep reading volumes and see how I feel about it. I also picked up Remnants of Filth, Volume 1. I have been really enjoying the Danmei light novels that Seven Seas have been putting out. So I've been basically picking everything that's out currently. And they've all been hitters because they're releasing the most popular ones first. And then I picked up My Love Mix-Up Volume 7. This is a lovely, lovely, lovely school series from Shoujo Beat. I don't want to spoil what it is. But yeah, and then I also picked up the rest of Nozaki-kun, so I'm all caught up now. So I have Volume 9, Volume 10, Volume 11, and Volume 13. This is one of my favorite comedy series, Slice of Life High School. I love the characters. I think that this is a 4 coma, as you can see. Some people don't like that, but I don't mind. And that's all the manga I picked up this month. It's quite a lot. But I was really happy with all my pickups. Thank you for watching.